And we are back. GC Hero here, coming at you with some content once again for the Fusion Festival. This one's coming a bit late, but want to get this out, but was kind of messing with the list, was trying some things. But here we are, we have Fusion Metalfoes. So I'll go through the list quickly, kind of card by card. I know there's been some kind of questions about people kind of struggling to see the cards and card lists. So I'll try to go through the cards so you can see each of them, and this way you can know. So we have let me just kind of give a brief rundown. All the Metalfoes are normal monsters. Most of the Metalfoes are normal monsters. They all share an effect, a pendulum scale effect, lets you pop up a face-up card on your field. So we run 2 Stealing, 3 Silvered, 3 Silvered, 3 Gold Driver, 2 Volt Flame, 3 Rare Metalfoes Bismugear. Now Bismugear has an effect that when he's additional effect, that when he's popped from the field, he can actually, when he's destroyed, you'll be able to actually, at the end of your turn, draw a card. From a Metalfoes card, or a monster from your deck to your hand. We're running 3 Magician Souls, very good combo here with this. I'll explain that in a bit. About Baboon. Lets you, you can pop it, lets you thin the deck out, lets you kind of shuffle your hand around, very nice. 3 Ash Blossom, because she's just that good. 1 Destiny Hero Celestial, 1 Dasher for the Fusion Destiny. Chronograph Sorcerer, mostly used to summon Magician Souls. Believe it or not, I actually forgot to put this in the deck when I was playing some games. But I was still able to improvise the combo, but yeah. You essentially special summon souls with him as well. If something destroyed, you can also summon him, but yeah. Astrograph Sorcerer is also an option if you have, that's a UR, and I had pulled this randomly, so I kind of chose to use this, and I never bothered crafting the Astrograph. But then we have 2 Melcaster. Melcaster's effect is her special. What makes her special is when she destroyed, she lets you take a Metalfoes monster from your face-up extra deck and add it to your hand. So kind of like reverse Bismugear. You know, it's funny. I've watched a bunch of Metalfoes profiles, and everyone says the reverse of each other, and then here I am saying it. Anyway, Vanisher. You don't want to draw a Vanisher. You want to get him off. You want to summon him. Typically off a counter, he's your counter target for the most part. He doesn't share the pendulum effect of the others, but when he's special summoned by a Metalfoes effect, he lets you banish a card, which is really nice. And you can special summon him by destroying 2 face-up cards, including a Metalfoes card, so you can destroy a pendulum scale card. It's very awkward. He's probably a pretty easy cut, to be quite honest with you, if you didn't want him. Couldn't blame you. But he is nice for what he does. Painful Decisions help us fix the scales, and we want to kind of grab. Lets you send a level 4 lower normal monster from your deck to your graveyard, and then add 1 monster with the same name to your hand. This lets you kind of get the scales going correctly. Metalfoes Fusion's a great card. This lets you summon a Metalfoes Fusion monster. Also, when it's in the graveyard, you can just shuffle it back into the deck and draw a card. That's actually pretty insane to me. That's really good. But anywho, Fusion Destiny, because Metalfoes Fusion lets you summon a Metalfoes Fusion monster using 1 card from one of the game states of either the face-up extra deck on the board in your hand. You can use 1 card from each place. It's really nice to be able to fuse away cards in the face-up extra deck and use something in your hand or your field. That's always really, really good there. Then Full Metalfoes Fusion is interesting. It's the quick play spell. Doesn't come up too much, but it's kind of nice. This is also probably an easy cut if you want to put something else in another tech. But it is nice. Counter lets you special summon a Metalfoes monster from your deck when a card is destroyed on your field. It also, what's in the graveyard, lets you banish it and draw a card face up from your extra deck, Metalfoes monster, add it to your hand. Combination is cool, especially in this fusion event. Once per turn, if a monster is fusion summoned, you can target 1 Metalfoes monster in your graveyard with a lower level than that fusion monster, special summon it. Now, to me, keep in mind that counts for your opponent's summons as well. So when they fusion summon, this will trigger. Typically, the combo would be though you kind of get your sales set. You set 2 Metalfoes combinations. You special summon souls. Souls uses this effect to send 2 spell trap cards to the graveyard to draw 2. Then combination will trigger its other effect when sent to the graveyard, letting you draw 2 Metalfoes monsters for a nice +4. But I will say, I do appreciate the. Actually, it doesn't come up too much, but it's nice. Full Metalfoes Alcahest. This is like worse relinquished. I don't want to say worse relinquished, but You get to steal an effect monster. However, like it doesn't like get the effect, the full stats. It just becomes it's a whatever the monster's attack will become its defense, and you can use that monster for fusion material. I guess it's kind of okay. It's a nice little starter. Um, yeah, I guess it's okay. Only running one though because I don't think she's that great. Mudragon in the Swamp, Super Poly target. We are running 2 Super Polys. Adamante, another Super Poly target. 1 Metalfoes monster, and 1 monster with 2500 lesser attack. Very strong. We are running triple Mithrilium because she is insane. Lets you target 2 Metalfoes cards in your graveyard and add one card on the field. You shuffle the cards back to your graveyard, return that card to the hand, and when she is destroyed, she floats into another Metalfoes monster that's either in your graveyard or face up in your extra deck. This card is insane and really good. 3 Ulrich, because there's something else where you can replace him. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 copies. But he's nice, piercing damage, and he floats. No, he doesn't float, I'm sorry, when he's sent to the graveyard, destroy something. Starving Venom Dragon, Fusion Dragon, just another Super Poly target. These are just more Super Poly targets, I don't really need them. Just the Hero Phoenix Enforcer, or Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. There's like 2 other ones, but they're actually the ones that are heroes. Fun fact. Anywho. It's a great target, good for Fusion Destiny. We're running that. It's pretty solid. And then Charismite's actually another insane Super Poly target. 1 Metalfoes monster and 2 monsters with 3000 less attack. That is extremely generic, thus making him very powerful, just clearing a board and ending up with a big beat stick. Azortless is okay, I guess. When you special summon from the extra deck, he can be Pendulum Summon. When he's destroyed, he goes face up in the extra deck, or when he's destroyed, you can add him to the scales as well. But you can target when he's summoned. You can target 1 card your opponent's control. Shuffle 2 face-up pendulum monsters from your extra deck into your deck, and if you do, destroy that card. As a pendulum effect, a face-up Metalfoes monster would be destroyed by a card effect. You can target 1 card up to 1 card of the field, destroy it, and that's not too bad. But Mithrilium is definitely the boss monster, right? All right, that was the card by card. Let's get into some gameplay. Alright, here we go. Game 1. Let me throw my fan off, because that's going to make it sound like I'm in the ocean. Alright, so you gotta standardly hit him with that good, Ash Blossom. Very skilled. Handsome here. So, kind of a standard thing, set our scales, summon some things, Bow Boon, dig around. Probably should have kept the Gold Driver in our hand just for shuffling effects, but having the Fusion Destiny is really nice. We can't keep the Magician Souls because of that. If we had kept the Gold Driver in hand, we could have swapped that out. And use Magician Souls for the more draw power, but hey, it worked. Mithrilium, not too bad about it. Shuffle some advantage back. He has just a mean Super Poly. Man, everyone I thought had Super Poly. He gets the Tax Dragon now. Fusion Destiny. Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Bonk. And bonk. Force themselves back. Let's do our thing and bonk it again. Grabbing another Bismuth here, just another 8 scale. Plus we know it's pop it again for more advantage. Goes to Albert, Jester, Despia. Brandon in red. He's doing his thing, living his best life. Despia and Cordus, which honestly doesn't affect our Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. He's also level 8, get counter out. Vanisher, he goes for Fallen Albaz, activates effect. However, Vanisher is going to go ahead and banish that, and that's the game. Over to game 2. This one's a bit of a longer one, so I kind of want to show a bit more gameplay there. Get our scales going, blow some stuff up, go for fusion, get Alkahest, and show. Now it's kind of an awkward kind of setting here. So I don't want to fight for patchwork, because man, that generates a lot of advantage there. So we steal his Fallen Albaz, negating its effect. Yeah. Then we have Alkahest. Then he goes into good old Albert there. Tax Dragon. Blows up our boy. Tax Dragon's gonna tax. We're gonna like yeet Tax Dragon out of existence. Because tax action without representation is not cool, my friends. Get the counter. Get the counter would be nice. Activate the counter. And we're very chilling. He gets another fight for a patchwork, which is super scary for us. Because that is, yeah, like, that's like all that card in the deck needs. I really like that engine. It's really cool. But we do get to summon something back because he's fusion summoned. And I really appreciate the combination. Doesn't require. For this event, this card's actually just so good. Grab Stealin. Baboon, he'll draw. And he has Fusion Destiny, so you know. We're able to go ahead and get Destroy Phoenix Enforcer out, which is fantastic. Blow up the field spell and more of our cards. That. Can't summon anything else because we use Fusion Destiny, but okay. Do the board, and also we're free from Despia and Cortis effect. Do the effect. That quartz it, whatever, man. We're free from that effect because you're level 8 Fusion or higher. But he says he likes my play a lot, and the invitation is a flattery. Bismugear, which will give me a draw. Blow up his card. It's really nice though, because Bismugear does generate, does replace itself, which is extremely nice. Little Albert. Oh man. Bismugear. We get another one. Why not? Of course, we get another Bismugear, which is not exactly the ideal play here, but hey. Phoenix Enforcers everywhere. This is the meta, my friends, not Sword Soul. The ladder. So we blow. So you know, getting Metalfoes Fusion blown up his grid because we just draw a card, and we top deck like a champion. Getting Gold Driver, and then we can just blow that up, get another card, get my fusion back, use it yet, and summon some cards out for the big W. So that was a nice game versus one of the better decks in this, versus one of the stronger decks in the format. I felt like this was really nice to be able to show off. Alright, I'll show one more game. Alright, here we go. This game will kind of show off the use of the baboon. Fix our hand. We got the souls, so we're gonna do that. Double baboon. Dasher comes back just to troll us. Fusion Destiny, build that up, the combination. Activate souls, draw 2, then draw 2 more. Yay! Card draw power. Metalfoes Fusion, Alkahest, Fusion Destiny, and destroy your enemy's Enforcer. Interruptions here. I gotta be very careful. Well, he's just that super poly, which is, I tell you, my dudes. Proud of the lad. But he's actually playing hero, so we're not even mad he did that, you know. But when hero hard draws the Fusion Destiny or super poly, I'm always kind of kind of deserve it. Yeah, so Alkahest, when she's destroyed, she targets something already, she takes it with them. Which is actually this insane thing to note. So a lot of ways to interrupt your opponent and just take something with them. It's really good to know. Pop that, counter. Pop that, Bismugear. Pop. I'm gonna pop Melcaster, which is cool, I guess. So let me just draw 2 more because you know how it goes. Draw 1 skill. Gonna go ahead and Metalfoes Fusion out. Get the Duel in. Fusion, draw, pull that up, get Elemental Fusion. see, there's a lot of moving parts to this deck, which is great. You're able to really kind of reuse your resources a lot. I forgot to swing in here, so please don't. I was doing so many things, I forgot the important thing of like attacking. Oh, the Duster. Oof. Do that. Fusion Summon. I'll Sortless. Kiss my back over 5. It's so hard for that. Also, I should be running for this festival. There's like a decent amount of True Draco. I do wonder if. Yeah. So if you're wondering why I was able to get Azortless back, since Metalfoes floats, after he destroyed my Azortless, when she resolved, I was able to just bring it back since it was now in the graveyard or face up extra deck. So that's really nice little interaction there. He brings the big boy back. I could counter. Scale. Pull that up. Fusion. Fusion summon a monster. Thrillium. Active Thrillium. Back to destroy that. Probably should have gone for Decider, but let's make sure you destroy the Phoenix Enforcer there. Good old Metalfoes floats, getting our boy back, and shuffling back, destroying something. Just get strictly a draw. There we go. Of course, we have good old blow those up. Banish Phoenix Enforcer, Banisher, something using its own effect. But of course, he's actually playing Destiny Hero, so not sure what good that play was. I was debating that. I thought that was great, but I mean, it's a 2900 beat stick and getting rid of like his key boss monster. Attack. We can swing in here. Big chilling. But now we're like in that grind game, and I think we do a little better than he does. But he calls it there, taking one plays, and that is the game. Thank you for watching the video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay beautiful.